Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? What's poppin'? It's your finest host by Mike. Oh man, got an issue with my Mustang now. The clutch pedal broke. It snapped, so it was a little pain in the ass. I had to do a trick to get home. Then I looked it up and realized that fucking Ford, they don't. There's a piece that they kind of weld onto the actual clutch pedal. And you gotta remember something. Some people are heavier footed. Some people are heavier than others. We all know that your legs lift about 100 times more than what your arms can. And for them to have just on the outside this little fucking shitty ass piece of weld, so that's a real fucked up job that Ford does. And I looked it up, and that is an extremely common issue with that car. So I find that real shitty. So now, God knows, I got to either pay somebody labor to take the whole piece off to bring it out, then weld it, or pay one of my left or right testicles just to get that fucking whole piece done. But outside of that, I did make it home, and it is still rideable. I wouldn't recommend it, but it is rideable. And then this stuff here, outside of this stuff to the side, this is stuff that I picked up yesterday. These are just the expensive games out of the stuff that I didn't want. Because all this stuff is going to be sold. But this is what I picked up today in the Brooklyn flea market. Or I don't even like calling it a flea market. In Brooklyn, on the street. The streets of East New York is what I'm going to start calling it now. I got a couple of items. I brought some stuff, I think, from like 4 or 5 different people. These Mexican people, they were arguing with this Haitian guy over some kind of delivery. I don't even want to know what the delivery was, but it distracted them enough to sell me this for $40. Hopefully it works. It does have a game in it, and like I told you guys a million times, whenever you have a handheld or a system that normally has a game or even a DVD in it, the chances of it working are 8 and above. This is it's only a Switch Lite, but to get a Switch Lite for $40, she only wanted 50, and I said, "Would you take 40?" She said, "Sure." She didn't even hesitate. This I got from my guy. I always forget his fucking name, but he was DJing out there today, getting on my goddamn nerves. But anyway. I paid up for this. He made me pay for this, but still got it a lot cheaper than I would have anywhere else, even online. I don't have this specific one with this glacier, whatever the hell it's supposed to be. This came in the mail today. This is the only package I got in the mail. This is from Evil Bay. I am not really buying from Whatnot. I do have some Whatnot packages that are coming, but I am not buying on Whatnot right now. And then this is just the other stuff that I got. Like, the same dude, I fucking forgot his name already. The same guy that sold me this. And no, don't get excited. It's not in there. Ironically, the fucking guy was selling the same exact one Sunday. A white dude. He was selling the same one Sunday for only $100. I was like, would you take 80? He said no. Something did tell me to buy it. Because, you never know. And this is a prime example. Now, I guarantee you, if I brought that fucking Switch Sunday, I wouldn't have this box. Box has everything in it. Now, Switches don't go for a lot right now. But, just like every other handheld or every other system, in another couple of years, these Switches will be back up again. But anyway, I don't even think I will have everything that I'm trying to build up in the basement in another year or so. So, then I got another white Xbox One S. As in Sam. This I got from this the other guy. I got that. I think Marvel vs. Capcom. And something else here. Along with this. And then I realized that I actually have this at I think I have this one downstairs. I need the nunchuck. The blue nunchuck is what I need, not the actual controller, but whatever. And then this other guy and girl was set up there, and I just asked how much were the magic cards, and she said, "Hey babe, what are you asking on the cards here?" He looked and said, "Yo, $20 for all of it." like if he was tired of it. So $20, and you know you got this. You got all these. You got this stack. It's a deck, so I'm pretty sure it's probably some decent cards in here. Because normally people that go to the card shows, the trade or whatever, always put theirs in here. Then there's another book here, well, another box with Magic cards. There's another one, all in great condition too. Look at the condition of them. And then there's more in here. And then there's whatever the hell this thing's supposed to be. I don't know if this is a card or this just... Oh, okay. Magic the Gathering, Grand Prix, New Jersey. Wow, look at that. Grand Prix, New Jersey. November. Wow. That's way before I even not only retired, but way before I even thought about moving out here. That's ironic. I didn't even notice that. So that's all I got today. Yep, this is it. No wires for that, but I think I have a plug. It takes a regular plug. He did look for this for me. Somebody actually has their initials on it. I don't give a shit. So, got that with it. Because the one I have downstairs, I did get an empty box yesterday from John in Columbus. But it was the box for a S, not the box for the regular Xbox One. So, I have another box. So, that's cool. Now I got to get that. I could get any Switch and just switch the Joy-Cons. That's nothing. Not worried about that. And then, of course, you got this. You got Xbox Into the Matrix, Xbox The Italian Job, PS4's Lego Super Villains Deluxe Edition, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I actually love playing Lego games. For the PS4, you got Red Dead Redemption 2. And then for the Gran Turismo 5, you got, well, yeah, I just said that. Then you got the PS3 Devil May Cry High Def Collection. You got 1, 2, and 3 on the same disc. Then for the original PlayStation, you have Tomb Raider Chronicles. And then for the Nintendo Switch, you have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yep. So there you have that. And that's what I got today. So I did get some stuff from my boy Juan. I don't remember which game. I know it was that Pokeball and something here. I think it was Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And it was this. It was the Zelda game, this, and one of these games. I don't remember. I think it was the Capcom. I don't remember. And then I got a couple of games with it from that guy. I can't remember which ones were which, and the one I got from this guy. So yeah, that box only cost me. I paid $10 for the box. I think I paid. He wouldn't go no lower than $80, so I had to give him $80 for that, with this controller and something else. I think like two games out of here. I don't remember which two. I know it wasn't Zelda, and I'm pretty confident it was. Well, whatever. I know it wasn't Zelda. And then this came in the mail today from Evil Bay. I got this, and I think 2 or 3 games along with that. So I think I paid 85 from this guy, because this was 60. Then it was that, and it was like 2 games. I can't remember what was what. And again, I got this for 40. She only wanted 50. I said, "Would you take 40?" Normally, when somebody say a price, she could have said no, but she said sure, she'll take 40. That's probably what she was thinking anyway. I don't know, but she was quicker to say yes than no, and that's always a great thing. So anyway, that's all I got. So ain't really much to sit here and talk about or bring up or whatnot. I will be going to Fam Eric, and I will be going to Fam Alex's house for the Sunday for the barbecue. So I was going to do one here and have family come over as well, but went to the doctor, and the doctor told me I got to stop using this hand, because as you can see, they did an x-ray, and they said if I keep it up, because the index finger almost control, it has like, I can't explain the roads he was telling me, but he said that index finger has a lot to do with the mobility and care of your whole hand. So that's crazy how everything kind of connects to that. If it was like a freeway, it would be the main freeway that exits off of different highways. Is how he put it. And if you notice, I can't really put both of these down, but this is my right hand, and look how normal my left hand looks. So the right hand, the whole right hand is slightly swollen, and if you can see, you see how the bones to my knuckles connect. You see the one right next to the broken hand. You see how you have that bulge on both sides, look like it's swollen. Check that out, and then check out. You see, this is the left index finger, and then look at the finger next to it, and then look how my hand is here. You see how when I do this, there's no bulging or no. There's like no. It looks like my right one looks like I have two knuckles right next to my right. I'm gonna show you again. Check this out. I'm gonna show you closer. You see that? How I'm moving that, and you see how my knuckle protrudes out. Now watch this one. You see how swole? Yeah, you see. So technically, I'm not supposed to really be doing anything with my right hand. He even told me when I brush my teeth and take a shower, try to act. You know, basically what he told me, word for word, quote unquote. Try to use everything like if I didn't have a right hand. That's basically what he said. I need to do that for a couple of weeks. So that's crazy. And I'm not only am I right-handed, but I don't know, whatever. The fucking Neanderthal should have told me this weeks ago. But anyhow, so that was my day today. So I'm not allowed to cook. Well, you know, I'm not really allowed to do anything with my right hand, and I'm right-handed, so I don't cook with my left. But I'm pretty sure, God forbid, if something ever happened to my right hand to where I didn't have one, I would have to learn how to do all that anyway. But since it's not a necessity, I'm not going to. My wife and my kids and them, they're gonna have to do all that, and I don't trust nobody else around the grill in this house because they don't know how to prepare it or do it. And you know, I was gonna have people come over this Memorial Day because I don't remember if I did something last Memorial. But anyway, not doing it this year. I'll be going over to Alex's again and eating his beautiful wife's delicious food, and Eric will be bringing over his slop, and you know, Alex told me don't bring anything, but I am gonna bring some snacks and shit, maybe some drinks or whatever. I'll probably bring that stuff because I don't eat, family or not, I don't go over nobody's house empty-handed. But people always come over my house empty-handed. So anyway, y'all, there you have it. Yeah, look at that. See how swollen my hand is? Look at that. And then look at the left. You see the difference? It's crazy, right? Look again. Look how normal my hand looks for a guy that's 210 pounds. And then look at this. This hand looks like it belongs on a 300-pound guy. It's crazy. Nuts. Yeah, it's the whole hand, right? It's crazy how swollen it is compared to this one. Yeah, even Isaiah is like, oh my God. You should have went to the doctor. I did. Oh. Yeah, he told me I gotta stop. About when it first happened. Oh yeah. Well, he told me I gotta stop using it. He said I need to start using my left hand. And he said for the next week or two. What you using? I know, but he said I should pretend to get used to acting like I don't even have a right hand. For the next couple of he said if not, it's gonna get deformed. I didn't know that your index finger has so much to do with your whole hand. Nah, I'm gonna do it with the left. I got it. Thanks. Yeah, like it's crazy how look at that shit. It's crazy. It's almost twice the fucking size of my left. Look at it again. It's nuts. It's fucking nuts. Look like I got bit by a rattler. Oh my God. And it hurts like hell. Now I realize why my hand's been hurting for the last couple of weeks. Why it really felt like it almost did when I woke up and it was broken. I didn't realize that. I mean, you need every fucking digit. But I never realized just how really important that index finger really is compared to your index finger and your thumb are the two most important fingers on your whole hand. Now this is coming from a hand specialist. This is what he told me. He said your index finger, your thumb, and your right where your palm meets the wrist. These, and that and that little fold, like your palm and where your thumb, yeah, that whole like that this whole part where your thumb is. Those are the most important things. He said these three fingers don't really mean a fucking thing. He said that is the power, that is your control, that's everything in your whole hand. That's crazy. You know, hey, I'm a grown ass man. I'm smart, but I'm not a fucking doctor. I don't know the human anatomy like that. And you know, it's very intriguing to always learn something new every day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyway, you guys and girls out there, I don't even know why I kept talking about that. Over 5 minutes in this video. Actually, over 6 minutes. But we're done. So we're gonna call that a day, and I'm gonna take all this crap downstairs, except for the magic cards. That's gonna stay up here. And I think I'm gonna keep the Red Dead Redemption is not staying, so I'm gonna keep the Marvel vs. I'm gonna take this is going downstairs. That's going downstairs. I have that. This is going downstairs. This is going downstairs. Yeah, if you want to eat it. There's another one in there. It's good though. But there's another one I just got today that I think is better. It's right there on the counter. Then there's also potato salad too. So I'm gonna look up the gameplay of the Italian Job because me, like I told you guys before, and this is the difference between me having this stuff now compared to before. Before I had and went for a full collection of everything, regardless of how shitty the game, how cheap it is, how crazy hard it is, or whatever. Now I just go by a game that I'm like, hey, if I wanna take this system out and play it, and I wanna play this specific game, that's exactly what I am. That's what I'm doing with keeping these games. So if I know I'm gonna like the gameplay, I'll keep the game. If I'm not gonna like the gameplay, I don't fucking care if it's $150 game. Like, come on, y'all. Yesterday I sold the goddamn the Super Nintendo's Casper game to that dude Dan, along with the Galaxy 3DS XL, the DSi LL in bronze, my extra lime green Game Boy Color, and the extra clear pink Game Boy Advance. He gave me way more than what anybody was trying to offer me, even Eunice. So I was really shocked because I always thought he was a cheap person. And you know, he shocked me when he did the deal with me that he did on Sunday, and also giving me cash and a trade for that Super Nintendo, the Super Nintendo Mario whatever box with the insert. So I was very happy with that because that's an easy $150, $200 box. I mean, you know, some of these system boxes are ridiculously expensive because like a lot of the systems will make the system expensive or wanted is it being boxed. And when you get systems like, especially Nintendo product systems, they tend to go for a lot more. So anyway, I'm going to take this stuff downstairs and put stuff where it needs to be and call that a day. So thanks for watching again and keep collecting. Peace.